show. We're on late at 9 o'clock on every weekday night, taking calls about the Jazz.
Hello, good evening, welcome to Rangers Radio. Join myself, Fox, you're on the panel tonight in this post-match show. Rangers 0, Legia Warsaw 0 away from home as Bridgeman, and I'm one and only JFK. Evening, gentlemen.
Evening, Ox here. Evening, Bridgeman.
Can I say a big good evening to you guys in the panel? Huge good evening to the guys in the lobby there, and to all our Rangers fans listening in all over the world. Great result for us. Good evening and welcome to Rangers Radio.
A hard-fought game, a decent game of football. I think we were the best team in the first half, and I thought they were a better team in the second half, but we arguably got our best chance in the second half, JFK.
Yeah, I can't argue with that, pal. It was one of the... there's no many nutting itches out there you could say you enjoyed watching it, and I did really enjoy watching the game tonight, and I agree with you say there. We were fantastic the first half. Second half we kind of fell out of it, but we had the better chances, the heat of the Ojo, I thought, really pleased. Really pleased. I went for a 1-0, but nothing that will do me. I can honestly sit here and say I couldn't see them scoring. I think the gaffer had laid the team plan out well, and the players followed it. So really happy. Can't wait till next Thursday. We'll move on and we'll see where it takes us. We'll have to win at Ibrox. It takes us through. You would take that Mace times, so you'd be happy with that. There was one thing disappointing me, and I know I'm nitpicking, Bridgeman. I thought we maybe 20 minutes to go. I brought Jones on for Ojo. Just my opinion. But apart from that, I'm really pleased with the way we kept our shape.
100% agree with you there. In fact, I think about 20 minutes to go, I would have swapped over Morelos. The change that he did with Morelos, I would have changed the flow, brought him on, fresher pair of legs, should I say. And for sure, I would have taken Ojo off. He was running on empty. Agree with you.
Can't argue with that. I mean, I think we were all the same, Bridgeman.
Yeah.
I did find it a wee bit strange that he brought Defoe and that on with 3 or 4 minutes, 3 minutes to go. So the last 20 minutes, most of our players looked a bit leggy and tired with the shift they were putting in. And I'd like to have seen Defoe brought on and Jordan Jones, but the gaffer kept to the plan that he wanted to keep to. So if it's criticism, no, really. He done the job that he wanted the team to do. So onwards and upwards.
Aye, well, there's a lot of people. I think it will be busy tonight because obviously people have a lot to say. It's a big European tie for us, so still in a melting point, Bridge. So what's the number?
The number's 0141 356 1972.
And the answer to Fox's request is no. Okay, I hope we heard that. Where else can they join us?
You can join us on Skype at rangersradio.online.
I can't even read out what he said me. Where else can they join us, JFK?
Join us at rangersradio.online on the Skype, and also put many of our messages or Frankie's in. I don't know. I'll let you have a wee look. What does he say?
He's joined us. Fox has joined us. Evening, Fox. How we doing, mate?
Evening. A quick input for me. I thoroughly enjoyed that. A great European. What's the right word for it? We played a real European game out there the night. We controlled the game for most of it. I thought the defence was absolutely brilliant, and the midfield even better than that. I thought all the players worked well together and all fought for each other. And 0-0, although I'd have preferred the 1-1 myself, could give us that away goal. 0-0 will do for me. We'll beat them at Ibrox.
All right, away you go and have that treat you got yourself today.
Okay.
All right.
What did you get yourself?
Never you mind. Anyway, we've been joined with our first caller evening. It's Pool Ranger. Evening, Pool Ranger.
How you doing, boys? All right?
Right,
Did you took that before the game, mate?
I probably would have. It would have been good to get the away goal, boys, in it. But you can't argue with that. We're grown in stature. There's a lot of players there they're grown into mature players. Morelos, he's no arguing, he's no fighting, he's getting on with the game. Flanagan, I thought, was absolutely outstanding, boys. I know me and Jimmy were talking the other day about the left back and what we do, Barrich, Halliday. For me, if we're not going to sign anybody, the number one left back for me is, because the big games against the puddle drinkers at Ibrox, the European games, Flanagan, he's no perfect wrong. He's no perfect wrong, guys. And I thought tonight he was absolutely outstanding.
The tackle pull 2 minutes after they get booked.
It was brilliant.
What a tackle, mate. It had to be 100% with that tackle.
Absolutely brilliant.
And,
but do you not think we're maturing as a team?
Oh, definitely.
I know we're learning, but see, even going away from home again against these, this is big games for a lot. You got to remember, guys like Aribo, Ojo, they've not played in big games like this with 30-odd thousand fans away from home. And I thought Ryan Jack was outstanding tonight.
But they're real failures, Paul. Anyway, can I cut across you, mate? We've got a lot of callers coming in. We've also been joined by Smurf. Evening, Smurf.
Evening.
How are we doing, mate?
Good.
On that, mate?
I thought, we're brilliant in the first half. I thought we really wanted to nick a goal. Could be crucial. But I thought Katic was the man of the match for me.
I agree with you there, mate. I thought he was our best player, but I thought the guy in the first half, over the piece, I thought Katic was our best player. But I thought in the first half, Stephen Davis just linked to play so well.
Aye. I don't think.
Over the piece, Katic, he looked superior to goals in the night, in my opinion.
Aye. I don't disagree with that. And Golson, too many touches hovering about. So, he nearly get the ball nicked off his toe a couple of times. And it's just a bit of a bomb scare, I thought. Just a couple of times. But overall, it was a good performance. Away from home, not much. Can't complain.
Take that. I think we've also been joined by Albert. How we doing, Albert? No. Is it Colin? How we doing, Colin?
Hiya, it's Gary from Hamilton.
Oh, sorry, Gary. I thought that was Albert's number. Sorry, mate. I'm doing you a misservice there. You're a lot younger than him.
I must be for the same area code then or something.
What's on your mind, Gary? What do you think of the performance?
I'm happy with the 0-0. To be honest, I felt that they kind of got out of jail a wee bit with some of their chances, and there were a few headers in the game. I've kind of seen that a wee bit different tonight. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm chuffed with the result, but
McGregor had a couple of good saves, and there was a couple of headers that were blocked or could have went different places. A fair comment. They're a big side and dangerous for set pieces. That's obviously how they play.
Aye, I think it was a fair result for both teams tonight, probably, to be honest. Obviously Melis was through 1-1, but it was a good save with their keeper. But obviously backing up what you were saying about Flanagan, and that he's got to be the number one choice, obviously, in the big games going forward. And that he even took a card obviously tonight as well for us and stuff. But I thought the ref was good. I thought the ref was right on top.
Very fair.
Aye, right on top of them tonight as well. With all they're shoving off the ball and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll get the same kind of referee next week as well, and that will help us. But I think we've got enough there to beat them. But it was just a couple of chances tonight. Tav switching off a couple of times and Golson was causing his usual bomb scares. But as a whole, they were solid and they seen the game out and pretty chuffed with the 0-0 away for him.
Would you have took that before the ball was kicked, Gary?
I would have, because I was a wee bit nervous tonight. I was before the game and that. I had that kind of feeling like because things had been going so well and that this was probably going to be maybe the game that we slip up on or we make headlines on or whatever. But what I say is, as the game went on and it was getting near the full time whistle, I was pretty happy with the 0-0. I think after a couple of the scares and stuff like that. I think, like I say, if we can get them back and got the atmosphere at Ibrox and stuff like that, hopefully that will maybe
sees through.
Aye.
Bridgeman, Gary raised the point about the centre halves. What was your view?
I thought the two centre halves were excellent. I've got no complaints about anybody in the way we played. There was you can nitpick a wee bit, but I thought, for instance, Morella's getting booked at the end or near the end. It was just stupid. And I don't know what it was for, other than he was blocking.
He never retreated 10 yards and stuck
I'm
his
saying
leg
that
out
other than
the
he was
ball.
just trying to block the ball, and I thought, why is he
Look,
doing that?
I know, but he took one for the team at that time.
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely. I understand. Don't get me wrong. We're no that. I thought it was a great performance by our team. The point that Gary came up with there, just when you said it's the amount of fans that were there tonight was something like 35,000 or something, 36,000, something like that. Now Rangers won't see crowds like that anywhere other than they go to these huge stadiums in Europe. I mean, we've not been to any of them yet. It was full up. That was a fantastic crowd there tonight. That will give our players as well the wee feeling that they're playing in an arena where everybody's baying, and the noise is tremendous. And that's what it's going to be like when they go to Celtic Park. The only place that they could show us what it's like is either being there yourself or going to somewhere like that. And I thought that was a really good point that Gary made about the crowd. So they managed to get the experience of playing in amongst a big bad crowd. But really and truly, I think when we get them back to Ibrox, I think we'll take it. Mind you, I said I thought we would take a couple off them tonight, but I think we'll take a couple off them at Ibrox.
Oh, mate, this is still a 50-50 tie.
Absolutely. We need to
two
commit
sheets of sandpaper between the teams.
Absolutely.
Pool Rangers.
Couple of Rieslers.
You might with Fox's treat. Pool Ranger. It's going to be exciting at Ibrox. It'll be a nervy night, and hopefully we put up a performance that will get us through.
It will be next week, Ox. It will be, but I'm confident. These boys seem to know. See what Gerard's setting up. I don't know if he's noticed that a few times through the game. See when they started kind of coming on to us, we seem to take the ball right, but it will just come back to the goalkeeper and then a punt up the park. It's like, let's get 20, 30 passes together. We're trying to take the sting out of the game. Gerard knows. Gerard's got these boys set up, and then I think Ibrox will attack them at Ibrox, and I don't think they'll handle. I don't think they'll handle us at Ibrox. I really don't. I never seen much for the Mox going forward. Team in the world, but I wouldn't say they're the best team in the world either. I wouldn't be too thinking we were at Ibrox. I think tonight's a great result.
I hope you're right. Anyway, we'll join Bernard. Caller, evening, caller.
How you doing, guys? It's Ronnie Fairdrie.
How you doing, Ronnie? What's your thoughts?
No bad. I think the night's a dodgy one. Because they proved they can get through us. I thought the first half of the night, Goldson was a wee bit dodgy in some of his decision making, with his balls out and what have you. I thought Ojo was lightweight on the left. I was hoping it would have brought Jones on even the last half hour, 20 minutes. Because,
I agree with you there, Ronnie. I thought
I didn't see any contribution to Ojo at all the whole match.
I think he stretched them in the first half. They were frightened about his pace, but as the game went on, he get tired of it.
But even then, big guy, I thought in the first half, I know he was in and out sort of thing. I don't think you give the midfield the options what Jones would have, if you know what I mean. And I think they were there for the stretching, but Ojo wasn't giving them the midfield that option. Whereas if you look on the right, that's why the midfield always tended to go right, for Tavernier.
The difference between the right and the left side is it's Tav and Flanagan, mate, and the difference is it's like Flanagan's no comfortable with the ball up the wing, even though he got forward a couple of times in night, one particular in the first half. But
absolutely, I get what you're saying. But if you've got Jones sitting there on the line rather than Ojo, the way he played in the first 45 and then into the second half, if you've got Jones sitting on that left, the way he does for Northern Ireland and the way he's done for us in the previous games in Europe, and then you've got Tavernier doing the exact same on the right hand side, it's a whole different scenario. And then you've got Morelos picking off the middle. I just thought he could have took advantage here. I thought they were there for the taking, especially with that both centre halves on a booking.
Well, we
I
never
thought
got
we
we
did.
never got at them as well as we hoped in the second
I
half.
thought with them, the two of them being on it. Well, three of them were the four man defence of that team were on bookings up
But
to
we never
50
we
minutes.
never did a lot of the ball in the second half. Smurf, I agree with Ronnie. I would have brought Ojo and took Ojo off with about half an hour to go for Jones, but we never got the ball forward that much. We never controlled it. They changed their shape at half time. I don't know if you noticed that, Smurf.
Aye, they did. But we never really put them under pressure. You know, it was our pressing game really never got into swing really in the second half, and it was kind of a lot of backs to the wall stuff. I felt Jones was isolated really. Not Jones, Ojo, and Jones would have made a difference. You know, come on, you know, energy, fresh legs, pace as well, especially when you're under the cosh, where you can get in behind and you've got that pace to burn, to run in behind. To me, it was a no-brainer. I thought about the 60-minute point he should have come on.
I tend to agree with you, but the manager will tell you got it right because we've seen it out, we've seen the game out. But
it's a away goal. It's a away goal. You've got to chase an away goal, I think.
Aye, it's a dodgy result now because we're going back to Ibrox. No, if they score one, we need to score two at Ibrox.
I'm not happy with that.
In Gerrard's defence, mate, if we opened up and they score one, we need to score two, and then if they score one at Ibrox, we need to score three.
It's
an easy game.
It's a good result. No losing a goal, but at the same time, it's not a bad result for the home team to draw nothing each.
Aye, but the simple thing is, we've got a tie, and I'll go to JFK with this. It's a tie. We need to win the game at Ibrox to get through. End of.
Of course it is. My prediction when I like this is winning 1-0. That's what I thought it would have been a good result. And I'm with the guys, you know. And I'm with you as well, Oxy. The tie's far from over. And I agree with everything you said there. I mean, I'd like to have seen Jones come on at least for the last half hour for Ojo. Pace to burn, you know. Alan McGregor made 3 fantastic saves to keep us in the game. So as I said, the game's there for us to win, but let's not kid ourselves on. The game's there for us to lose as well, and that's not being down on the performance. The performance was immaculate tonight in a lot of ways, but no, we can't rest on our laurels. But they're the home team. But as we've all seen before, that you could lose a goal at home and then you've got to chase the game. So we need to have the same disciplined performance tonight and do that next Thursday. So I'm sure there'll be changes in the team next Thursday, but we'll come to that next week when the show and that. But I think he'll change the way that he wants to play against them. But they were a fair team tonight. They put themselves about. The referee done really well tonight, I thought. So the game's far from over.
Well, I don't think there'll be many changes next week, mate. I don't think there'll be many changes in that team.
Can I just come in there? I think Bridgeman got it spot on the other night when he said that it was a 50-50 tie. There's no lot between these two. That Warsaw team's a good team. And we've got to come out and sort of bombard them. We've got to go and chase a goal. We've got to go and sort of appease our fans and chase and get that win. And that's what they're all about. Soaking up pressure, hit on the break.
But that comes back to what I was saying. That comes back to what I was saying, that a 0-0 was a good result for them.
It's one of the results that's good for both teams, but
it's in the balance.
If you open up and you lose a goal, you go away and you're 1-0 down.
Well, they know to score one, we've got to score two, you know. And
but if
you look at the games night, if you look at the game night, Cafu is going through your defence.
They had a couple of moments in the game where McGregor made, I would say, 3 saves.
Three good saves.
We'd expect him to make these saves. Gary, how do you see the tie?
I just thought, what you're saying there, I agree, it's in the balance, but I'm actually quite happy that we've had a tough game like that tonight, because as much as the league will take care of itself, I think I was listening to a show last night and you were saying that the next 10 days has got to be very important for the league going forward, and I think having a kind of physical game like that tonight will set us in good stead for coming up against Celtic and stuff like that. I think, like I said, next week will be important and stuff, but I think, like I said, like you were all saying, that teams are a good outfit, and that was a good test tonight to see where we're at. And if we get through that, then we'll have every confidence going into the Old Firm game, I think.
I'll go to Pool Ranger with this. Steven Gerrard, that's 15 European qualifying matches, no been behind in any.
That's what I was just about to say, Ox. The record keeps going again, and it's all about momentum. Again, it's all about momentum and confidence. All right, we're there. So not that reach. Go to Love Street Sunday, or the new stadium, whatever it's called now. Another result. Thursday night at Ibrox. Go for them at Ibrox, and then the puddle drinkers next week. It's just momentum, and we've just got to keep going and going and going. We're not conceding. We're not playing bad. We're playing well. And, hey, we've just got to keep going with it, guys. You've got to remember...
Can I come in there?
On you go, Bridge.
I thought Pool was finished. Sorry, Pool. I thought you were finished there, pal.
No, on you go, Bridge.
All I was going to say was, based on what we've seen tonight, I'd rather be going to Ibrox with 0-0 than going back there with 0-0. Knowing what we know.
100%, Bridge.
Yeah.
And even 0-0, then 1-0 done. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I thought it was. I would like to see the stats, but I thought it was very even in most of the stats, and we'll probably find there's maybe one or two shots of difference, there maybe one or two corners of difference, but it was a very, very close game, very tough game. I never expected them to be anywhere near as good, but I thought they got huge advantages by the amount of diving that the referee allowed them to do it. They just died. As soon as they went near them, they just died, and you could see Tavernier being upset about it.
I've got to say, I thought there was incidents when they played the European way, but I thought the referee was excellent, Bridge. I really did.
Oh, yeah. There was nothing wrong with the game. I thought the game was excellent. I just don't like to see diving, particularly against my team. They just fall over like a pack of cards, you know. They think somebody killed them and nothing wrong with them. However, I'm really pleased.
All right, Smurf. We've got this momentum. Obviously, we'd like to win the game 2-0, but I've got to be honest, we had a 2-0 each before a ball was kicked. I think what happened was because we'd done so well away in Denmark, everybody thought, "Oh, here we go," and they were a slight level above the Danish team, in my opinion.
A very, very good team, and it's a litmus test for us to find our level, because it's hard to gauge unless you're playing Celtic sort of week in, week out. You don't know where you're at, really, because you know you're better than the rest of them. So it's hard to find your level, and that's what's great about European competition. You can gauge how you're developing, how you're improving, and so on balance there, we're pretty even with that team. But I think at Ibrox, a bigger crowd behind us, if we nick a goal, I think we'll see. I think it'll still be a tight game at Ibrox. I don't think there'll be much more than maybe one goal in it. To be honest, to be honest with you, I think if they score at Ibrox, I think we could struggle to score two against them.
Aye, well, we'll see, mate. We've got to put the ball in the net, or it's going to penalty kicks.
Aye, that's it. Aye.
Oh, JFK.
Sorry, mate. We said last night, look, they were a well-disciplined team, Legia. So, they drill themselves well. They come fast and quick, but we handled them well with the first half, and I think we're kind of. We're kind of thinking the game here as if it was a defeat, and I don't like that. I know we've got to be realistic, and we've got to pick at things and that, but I'm a Bridge man. I just thought it was a wonderful performance. I think we need to take that into next Thursday's game. You know, I know we could all say ifs, buts, and maybes and that, but no, I think we're just kind of downing ourselves here. That you know,
JFK, I'm with you, by the way. Let's remember where we've came from and where we're getting to now under Mr. Gerrard. Let's give ourselves, let's tube ourselves up and give the players the due. Think where we've came from, what we're doing now.
Give Legia the credit. You know, we knew they were going to be a good team, and they still are a good team. As I said earlier on, the tie's not over yet, but let's not kid ourselves on. No, where we came from last season, we spoke about this many times, Ox here. Some of the benches we had last season, we punched above our weight, and it was a fantastic journey. But the journey we've got this year, some of the football we're playing is brilliant. And I thought tonight, okay, there was a couple of wee glitches and that, you know.
You're going to get that in a game of football.
Of course you're Ox here, but, you know, the fact is that let's talk ourselves up, because we drew nothing each against it, which I would say the best team I've played in Europe in a long time. And we performed absolutely magnificently. So let's take that into next Thursday. Okay, we can nitpick a couple of wee things here and there, but we never get out of jail tonight. Alan McGregor did what he had today, and the rest of the team did the same. And I know we can all nitpick and say we should have taken him off, but that's why football is, and that's what we're here for, to let the punters know what's happening. But for me, it's a great result. Taking them back to Ibrox with a nut in each is still a great result.
Would you take that? Would you take that and make European ties in a one-off? Because this tie's an old-fashioned European tie, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is a knockout tie.
Yeah, of course. That's a great way to put it, Oxford. I'd take a nothing each every tie. You know, that was a thing of the past. You know, the team that played away from home, as long as they come away with a clean sheet, and the great result was to come away with a nothing. You know, if they could. So
and if you stole a goal, it was a brilliant result. But if you didn't get a goal, a clean sheet was a great result.
Of course it is. So
Ox, you're 100%, Ox. 100%. You imagine you played a Real Madrid or Juventus or Atletico Madrid, whoever. If you come back and go, we got an each away from home, we'll take them back to home. You'll take that every day of the week.
You might not win the game, but you would take that in a decent.
You take it every day of the week.
See before the goal. See before the sort of goal, the away goal counted double and things like that. I mean, that's what European football was all about, and anybody can remember that's what it was about. You always wanted to go away, if possible, go away from home first, and see what. Then you're coming back home. And
GFK, you're not allowed to answer this. When was the first time we were affected with away goals? What tie? No for you, Bridgeman. Oh, come on, lads.
Leeds United 1992. No.
Oh, come on. If you don't get that, you should hang the phone up. What do you think, JFK?
Is it the
JFK's hung up?
JFK.
I think. Was it against Juventus?
No, Smurf. Sorry for your comment. You need to hang up, mate. You're finished. You're not a Rangers supporter.
This is a road to Manchester. How could it be the road to Manchester?
That's shocking.
How could they not get this, JFK? You obviously sitting there. I can see you've messaged me. You've got it. Come on, Paul.
Oh, away you go. Come on, that's by the way, that comment was out of order.
You must know it.
You're going to smash this room up in a minute.
Right, I'm going to. Well, I'll give him a clue. GFK.
Tell him who the captain was.
The captain was John Gregg.
Yeah.
And it was on my most famous European run.
Yeah.
And what happened?
Well, what happened?
Barcelona.
No.
Oh, okay, I'll tell you what it was. It was when they tossed a coin, didn't they?
Yeah.
But you're too late. You've Googled it.
Who's Googled for it? I'm still trying to work out you mute this.
It was against Sporting Lisbon. We were out in the toss of a coin. A Scottish journalist.
Yeah, that's correct.
Went up and told them the rules had changed. The referee didn't even know the rules had changed. We went away in away goals. There you go, Pool Ranger.
Did he work for the BBC?
I think JFK did well on that question.
Express, I think. Daily Express.
The journalists come in with the UEFA handbook and showed it to and said, look,
The UEFA handbook.
use a fruit.
love it,
By the way,
I
it's
love it.
like that.
Beer book.
The beer book.
Anyway, we've been joined by George Logan, who I know knew the answer to that. George, well done, mate. Congratulations.
Human.
No bother talking to me, Ox. No bother talking to me. You've been learning off the best off yourself.
How you doing, George?
Oh, what was I going to say there? I listened a wee minute ago. And I came back in and I thought, I know everybody's got opinions and things like that, but I mean, the way you were all talking as though it was a poor result and things like that.
No,
I mean,
me,
that
mate.
was a really good team you were playing tonight, Ox. Whether they're fully superstars or no, they're all big, bustly guys. They had a few chances to win that game tonight. I honestly don't think the tie's over with Ox. I really didn't. I mean, I think it's still open, but at the end of the day, if you were to say to me, Ox, 6 games ago, you've got one game against the Polish mob at Ibrox to go through to the group stage for the second year in a row, you'd take it, Ox, at the end of the day. So I think
it's a 55-45 in our favour now, mate.
Can I just come in and can I just qualify?
I don't know if we're talking to you, that Smurf. I've no forgiven. On you go, Smurf.
Right, I'll qualify what I was saying. See Morelos' miss tonight. See if you don't make that miss, I'm happy with it. But with that chance, that golden opportunity.
It was a chance, but I'll tell you what, the goalie done everything right. Everything right. He was right in tapping him.
There's no much he could do there.
Aye, right in tapping him. He done everything right.
Didn't have many chances.
Would the four have scored that?
Well, that's a different.
No,
he might have done something different. He's a different type of
I think
finisher.
the angle. He's a huge big fella too, and he got down well and made himself even bigger and broader. I think it was a chance. It was a chance, and the keeper.
He must have been
I'm giving it to the keeper. The keeper made a marvellous save. That was a great save by the keeper. Great save.
Fair comment.
The folk couldn't score it, but he was on the bench at the time.
No,
And we come, Gary, and we come. Obviously, you knew that answer to the 1972 question. Well done, mate. Congratulations.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, we need to go to Manchester.
You just get your European finals mixed up. That's all you done, Gary.
Aye, that's it. But what did you make of the Rangers TV commentary, by the way? Like, honestly, like, we stand here where we debate and we talk about players truthfully. See, on that show half the time, man, honestly, the guy sounds like Jim White talking about Laudrup half the time. He just keeps going on about this and that. Just keeps proper commentary. We don't really know.
It's a tenor that would be better spent in the aspect. They should be better having a wee panel or something. I must admit, sometimes I turn it off. I think he talks a lot of
he's a good friend of the show, Tom Muller. So
I know, but it should. Some of his comments are a bit silly and.
Oh, I'm sure he feels the same about you.
No, well,
I wonder, on that question, guys, why do you think he brought in Stephen Smith?
Aye, well, we were asking that. Right?
Because he loves.
Because we need a left back.
No, we don't. We've got.
That's a good
The reason they brought in Stevie Smith, he makes like he stays around the corner for Tom Muller, and they were taking it to his house.
Probably is. He's driven them in or something, yeah. I just find it strange that
there's a bigger story about Rangers TV today that people couldn't get logged on, and thousands of people couldn't get in Rangers their money.
Is that right?
The system crashed.
Oh dear! Again, must have been an enormous amount of people trying to go in.
And I would expect anybody who didn't try and get Rangers TV to hang up.
I paid for it about 5 o'clock. I applied for about 6:30 to go on right up to the game and couldn't get on, and I ended up getting on through something else. But I paid for Rangers TV and I couldn't get it. And
you weren't alone, mate. You weren't alone in that, mate.
No, I ended up getting it through something else.
The system crashed, mate. The system crashed. Too many people.
And it's quite annoying when we're all trying to do something for the club. We're always saying, let's get the money to the club. Let's do stuff to get money for the club. And we're trying to put money to the club to get the game, and they can't handle with it. You know what I mean?
Aye, they have to improve. Whoever who does this, I don't know what it would be, but whoever who does it must improve their gametes. Other people, other providers can do it. So too. And you come, mate.
Yeah, aye, sorry. It was just to say on that. I think that's probably the probably next bit where the board can look at to improve is the overall. I mean, the interviews and that are good and stuff like that on Rangers TV. But I think that's a bit of slang. Even if they started putting on shows and stuff like that, like folk would pay like to watch ex-players talk about the game, like the games for the weekend and stuff like that. Because I know I'd rather watch that than turn on to Sky Sports and watch something on there. Like Monday Night Football.
I've been joined with some callers. I can't keep up. I know Pool's ways, your ways, Gary. Is that Ronnie back in?
Aye, well, I got kicked there. But it's just regarding that login there for the RTV. I tried as well, and it kicked me off. I was logged in for 6 o'clock, and then it kicked me off, and then it took me ages to find it. And then 5 minutes before the game, I seen it was a different website, europa.rangers.co.uk, that was actually showing it.
Yeah.
And then when I logged in, when I clicked on that web link, and then it took me to it, whereas the RTV web link wasn't allowing you to go into it. So I don't know if that's been a faux pas by Rangers and no saying you need to log in via europa.rangers.com.
There was two issues. It wasn't letting people log in, and it wasn't letting other people. It wasn't letting other people purchase it.
Rangers have been saying for weeks. Yeah, Rangers have been saying for weeks and weeks about this new Europa.subdomain that they're serving the TV through. Anybody who's logged into their RTV in the last couple of weeks will have been given this new link. I don't know what else they could have done, really.
Well, I would like to know.
I've bought the last 3 games, and I've never had been advertised to. They know my bank details because I don't need to put them in. When I go in to pay for a telly, they know exactly, and then I just click submit, and then that's it. Whereas they can't send me an email to tell me you need to log in via this new address, you know.
What I would like to know is that once we pay our money
about the new Europa subdomain, it's a Cloudflare thing.
Yeah.
They've added extra capacity to it to stop this sort of problem.
Who benefits?
It works very, very well.
Rangers. It's Rangers. It's a
is it all Rangers, or is there a fee paid to the opposing team as well?
Rangers will need to purchase the broadcast.
No, because it wasn't show. It tells you on it was not available in Poland, but it does tell you on it every penny. See, when you're getting your money, when you go through to the second stage, you're getting your money. It tells you that every penny is going to Rangers.
Right, but the thing that kept coming up was it was Polish TV.
When you pay your £10, £4 of that is going directly to the club after costs.
Right.
They have to purchase
it's a great deal for
the game for the local.
Yeah.
The local
TV. They've bought the feed. They're paying for the bandwidth. It's a very, very, very good deal for a club, to be fair.
Does anybody know? Sorry to interrupt you there. Does anybody know how much Sky or BT or Virgin charge?
What, for that game? It wasn't on there.
They're not showing.
No. What I'm saying is, does anybody know how much they actually charge a club per season for putting onto their system Rangers TV, so that it's got a bigger fan base?
They can't. It's not something that they can do. It's no. I mean, Rangers TV as well as the Puddle Drinkers and a lot of other clubs have got their own platform for putting it. Oh, I mean, I know. If you can go to Sky and things like, you will get Liverpool TV because I do watch it. But BT have got the thing for the Europa League.
No, but that's what I'm asking. Does anybody know how much Sky and that charge for it? Is it going to be a massive difference to what it costs for us today, the platform that we're doing now?
No, it's not. But I think what the guys are saying is it's not a vehicle. Sky don't offer a vehicle for the club in order to.
Well, they will if you have enough subscribers, because obviously I think
No, we've done it for
I
years.
think Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea, Man United have got channels on Sky, and there was Rangers and Celtic TV.
We used
Get
to have
back
it,
to
yeah.
the-
That's
get
right.
back to
Aye,
the
there was.
Rangers.
We had it for years. We had Rangers TV for donkey's years on the Sky platform.
But obviously,
It's
you would
purely,
have to purchase that
purely
on top of
the
your,
SFA.
You'd have to purchase that on top of your Sky package. I don't think we're at that level yet, if I'm being honest, but we're getting there.
Can I ask Terry, old school? Can I ask you a quick question on the purely technical? Yeah,
Go for it.
Well, I mean, the amount of failures based on what we're hearing just tonight. The amount of people who tried to get onto the Rangers website and it crashed. Why? I know surely there must have enough space to allow people to come in.
They do. Well, the thing is, they don't have enough space themselves to host all these exclusive games. So what they do is they've set up another system, a content delivery network, a CDN, going through Cloudflare, right? But they need to set up an extra site for it to come through that Cloudflare. So they've set up europa.rangers.uk.co.uk, and that's been set up for the last month now. And they have sent out emails. They have let people know. It's been well advertised that.
No, well, I've got to say you're incorrect there, because I've subscribed to the last 3 games. I've paid my $9.99 for the last 3 games, and I've not received an email. I spent the last 20 minutes before 7 o'clock tonight panicking when I got kicked off at 20 minutes to 7. I panicked and I couldn't get on, and then I went onto Google. Excuse me, you're interrupting me there.
You're talking over each other.
He's interrupting me there.
And he can do what he likes on here. Carry on, Ronnie.
Well, I spent the last 20 minutes searching about Google and panicking because I didn't have the game. I thought the puddle drinkers had hijacked the link for Rangers Telly. You know, I was panicking and I was getting into an argument with my wife and everything. So, and then eventually I Googled it and it came up. You need to go in through Europa. That was the first I heard it. Yeah, I bought the last 3 games and I never once got an email. Yet when I log into Rangers TV, they've got my email, they've got my bank details and everything. They can take the money out of my account instantly, but they can't send me an email telling me to go in via
Are you a member
Europa.
of RTV? Or did you
I'm subscriber. But he's saying there that no, they were sent emails and all that. I never got any emails telling me to go in via Europa. Right. Not one.
You know your invoice when you get sent the receipt for buying the game. The link's in that email. The link's there. Europa.co.uk. Click on that link.
Rangers TV.
There we go. You'll answer.
The links for Rangers TV, exactly.
And it puts you straight on. But the night it wouldn't put you straight on. I took into something
exactly,
else, Europa, and then I had to put my details in again into this Europa thing, and I ended up into this other thing. So I paid Rangers
you're
TV,
spot on,
and I don't even know.
Spot on.
Right.
Cool.
So the club have allocated extra resources to cope with the demand, and
it's not the club, it's you. It's not the club, it's you. The club's subscribed to you to provide this service to its support, and you have failed.
Who's failed?
You. Well, I haven't failed, but no, the club gave. The club gave out.
You think this is Rangers Telly?
Aye. Oh, dear. I don't know, it's English voice, it does it.
I think if we can remember back, guys, not that long ago, when they introduced the network, or the shall we say the wireless network in Ibrox, and they said it, so it works perfectly well, and then they didn't realise that 40-something thousand or maybe 50,000 people would be on their phone trying to find out what the results were. And they only thought there was only about 4,000 or 5,000 at any one time. They didn't dream that all the supporters sitting in the stadium would want to use the wireless.
To cash out on their football coupons.
I'm saying that. Yeah,
I just think,
exactly.
I just think now, guys. I just think now, Dave King's got to bite the bullet here and get us back onto the Sky platform. I think now. Ox, you said earlier we're not at that. No, you said earlier we're not at that level yet. We are at that level. We have been at that level forever. Ox, we have never left that level. Rangers left that level, aye, but the fan base and the support base and the viewer base has never left that level. We have never left that level. Rangers left that level. Oh,
Can I just ask you a question? What is that level in monetary terms? How much does it cost to get on it?
Well, that's a question we can't answer, mate.
No, exactly. We can't answer it. So therefore, nobody here can answer it. So therefore,
we have never left that base. What Ox was saying is we're not at that level, and we have never left that level. Whatever Ox thinks it is, we have never left that level.
Much does that, who are you talking about? The fans
Rangers.
The fans of the club.
Aye, Rangers. I'm talking about the fan base, the support base, the people who want to watch Rangers.
What you're trying to say is that the fan base would subscribe to it. That's what you're saying, right?
Aye, exactly, aye.
Okay, right, so
the fan base is there.
So let's park that, right? Park that bus right now, and then let's look at the club. The club can't afford to pay £6 million. But you're saying that they can afford it. No, of course can't afford it. So what you're saying is, if you're
prepared, the club's providing a platform that everybody can get on.
No, but I'm trying. I'm going to stop you here. We've been joined by another caller. Evening caller, maybe Dave King. How are we doing, caller? How we doing, caller?
It's been for last night. How you doing?
How we doing, mate? What's on your mind?
Oh, the straight up that, mate. Fucking that was big time goals, man. What should have been this?
What are you saying, mate? Oh, see me, I lost him. He was breaking up.
Aye, you still there, mate?
Aye, so the point I was trying to make is that the fee involved to use Sky as a vehicle for Rangers TV would be huge.
Aye, it would be. Aye, big time.
So maybe Rangers, the club and the company, can't afford to do that.
I don't know, but that was a total fuck up the night, but wasn't it?
What's your language, mate?
All right. Apologies. Right. What was your opinion on the game tonight? I mean, he took that right on side. I mean, that's where we were getting chances. Morelos came in with a couple of chances. I mean, it was coming down the right on side. I thought the start of the second half, but bring Jones on, play him on the right hand side, and just running that defender after they get booked.
I think the one of the problems is it was stick or twist, and he stopped and made sure we didn't lose a goal. Well, we've seen the game out, Bridgeman.
Yeah, I think, look, we saw the game out, but there was chances, there was times through the second half there that we could have lost the game or we could have won the game, in all honesty. I thought it was a really good game. I had no problems.
I thought if we played down the right hand side, we could have, that's where we were getting at them. We was doing that right hand side. Morelos got through a couple.
There was points in the game that we could have done better, most assuredly. We mentioned, well, I thought anyway, somewhere around about between the half time and the sort of the half 30 minutes to go in the game, 60th minute. I think our manager should have took off Ojo and put on Jordan Jones and taken off Morelos and put on Defoe. We might have had a better, because the legs were gone. You could see they were starting to tire a wee bit because they played.
I don't think Ojo done anything tonight, but I wasn't a fan of Ojo tonight.
If you take him off at 60 minutes, it gives Jordan Jones fresh legs, a lot of impetus running up and down the wing.
Would you have brought the phone, though? Would you have brought the phone? Would you have brought the phone tonight?
No, absolutely.
I don't think there was any supply tonight. There was no supply for the phone tonight.
Yes, but you change the way you're playing. You're actually playing the game when based on who you've got. And I think Defoe would have been brilliant for us tonight again. No problem. But
I don't think they got
he
into
only
that.
played on Sunday. And it's difficult. But personally speaking, after 60, I'd have taken Morelos off, and I'd have taken Jordan Jones off, and brought on Defoe. And sorry, no Jordan. I put Jordan Jones on for Ojo. That's what I would have done. But I might be wrong. I might not know anything about
Oh,
football.
I'm possibly wrong as well, but see, one thing that might not actually be wrong. I know this is going to sound controversial, but would it be the worst thing in the world if we were to go to fucking go out this?
What's your language, mate? I'm not going to tell you.
All right, right. Sorry. Would it be the worst thing in the world if we went out to Europe?
Why would you want to go out?
Can I jump in here?
On you go, Paul.
It's just because of that other lot across the road. You know what I mean?
Okay, what do you That's the ulterior motive. Yes. Okay.
So they'll be playing Sunday matches. We'll be playing Saturday.
Can I answer you there, big man? Can I answer you there, big man? We don't want to go. We're Glasgow Rangers, and we want to win everything. We want to put our name over the map, and we're back, and we've got players. We've got a manager. We're putting ourselves on the map. We're going to chase them down. We're going to try and get 55, and see if we can get Europe and get the fans in the stadium, get money back into the club, sign the players that we need, get back to the Glasgow Rangers that we had. So yeah, Europe is important. We need to stay in Europe, 100%.
I think have to.
We'd rather win the league, but to keep us where we are, we need that £10 million. That's the problem.
100%. We all want to win the league, but hey, stay in Europe. Come on, this is European football.
I'm not saying I want to lose the match. That's not what I'm saying. But if we're playing Saturday, if we were to go to Europe, we'd be playing the Saturday, and that lot would be playing the Sunday. You know what I mean? So they'd be playing catch up. You know what I mean?
So why not? Can I come in here, Ox, here? So why don't we play Thursday, Sunday the same as them? I want them to be still in the Europe. Like, I know Bridgeman's a different for me because of the money thing, but I want them in the same level as us. I want them playing Thursday, Sunday. So I want Rangers to remain in the Europa League. So for me, to say that would it be good for Rangers to go because we'd be fresh? No, I don't want them.
Wouldn't it be Jimmy?
No, I don't want them to be fresh. I still, believe it or not, want them to remain in Europe. I want them using their resources the same as we do, and I want us to go as far as we can in Europe.
You've been consistent on that view, JFK, yeah?
Yeah, I have been consistent on that, and the consistency that the team's shown now is brilliant. I know we can nitpick at a couple of things tonight, but we must remain in Europe, and I would still like to see them the same. Let's go nip and tuck with them, right?
All right, we'll be joined by another new caller. Evening, caller.
Hello there. I think we're being really pessimistic. I think we passed the ball about lovely tonight. It's William Allen, sorry.
Right, William, welcome to the show, mate. First time on?
Cheers, mate. First time on. My dad came to like tonight.
Carry on.
Well, I think we played some lovely football. There were some lovely triangles. We passed the ball about well.
Particularly in the first half, mate.
But in the second half, you knew they were going to come at you. So you've just got to stand up to that. And there's going to be bigger and better coming because we'll do this mob at Ibrox. I don't think they were particularly good.
Direct, mate. They were direct. They play to get the ball up the park. They play for free kicks. They play for corner kicks. That's their strengths.
Well, we've got a good chance, haven't we, William? We've got a really good chance now coming back to Ibrox. Oh, he's gone.
I think we've lost William. We've got that many callers. There's that many people on the phone.
Oh,
he might be back.
I'm back. I don't know. You cut me off. No, I think we gave them the respect tonight. But I think when we get them at Ibrox, we'll do them right in.
William, good chance. Tonight.
William, who impressed you tonight for us?
Sorry, say that again.
Who impressed you for the Rangers tonight?
Ryan Jack. I thought Ryan Jack had a great game.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Great player, Great player.
And I'll tell you, I thought Lee Davis had a good game and all. He didn't do much, but the movement after the ball, he's always in space. And to be honest, I don't think he did a bad game. we didn't do particularly well, but nobody did a rotten game. And that boy Flanagan, he tries his heart out, so he does. He's got no skill, no nothing, but he's got a big heart. You've got to agree with that, surely.
Well, he's unfortunate, mate, when he's been asked to play. When he gets the ball, he's outside. It's on the right side of the pitch for him, you know.
I know, but he's got some heart. He just fights like fuck. I'm sorry for swearing, sorry. He just fights all the time. You can't doubt the boy, you know what I mean?
Do you think Ryan Jack's come on to a game now that Davis has just sat behind him? Do you think Ryan Jack's come on to a better game now that he can maybe push a wee bit forward?
I think he's developing himself.
I think they protect each other.
I think they work very well as a pair so far. I think he's
as soon as one moves, the other one's.
I think this is where it comes to Gerrard with experienced guys helping out younger guys. You've got Defoe coming in, helping out Morelos. You've got Davis maybe pushing on Jack. You know, that wee bit of experience, pushing them on, showing them what it's all about. And it seems
Can I come in there, Ox? Yeah.
See, Bonnie,
you can't,
Ryan
because
Kent talk.
Everybody's going to have to go on mute.
Oh, right.
We're going to have a tune.
Okay, bud.
Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. Well, the legends come and the legends go, but Rangers live on just the same. For a new one's born when the blue shirts won, and we all remember their name. We are the legendary Rangers. We wear the legendary blue. Today, forever and for always, we are Rangers through and through. And there is no doubt what we're all about when we face the world and say, bring it on some more, 'cause you know for sure that we don't do walk away. We don't do walk away. We are the legendary Rangers.
A wee bonus tune there, a wee bonus tune for Fox. He must be
well
a
done,
good man.
Foxy boy. Well done.
Stick was twirling there. Stick was twirling.
Oh, talking about that, JFK, you came up today in conversation.
Oh
no. Oh no.
Right. I'm intrigued now.
Right.
It's going
My
to be
daughter
bad.
says Cadbury's are going to bring out an orange twirl. I says JFK was doing that 30 years ago.
Brilliant, mate. I like it.
The original orange twirl.
Yep, right there a bridge. Caught it the other side. Brilliant stuff. The old orange twirl.
Aye, they're bringing it out. Maybe you could advertise it.
Can I just, before you go in, can I just say, I text you today, Oxy, I just to let the guys know, I was on a chat today at 3:30 our time, talking to Bear Down Under, and asking how we were all doing and that, and I said, so what are you up to? You know, it's early doors, he says. He says, I'm on my second pint, he says. It's 3:30 in the morning in Australia, and they were all getting ready to watch a Rangers game.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely brilliant.
I don't
wonderful.
think that's a great comment, and Ronnie might be fair there, because obviously the boys abroad pay a lot of money for their RTV, mate. Yeah,
They do, aye. You know, and look, well, we all get we're fit with different platforms all season and different. You know, I just think it has to be looked at by Rangers. You know, it's a tenner. I mean, I've paid for it a couple of times and I've been the same and panicking 2 or 3 minutes before a kick off and maybe sometimes 10 minutes into the game you get the dreaded donut and you're trying to watch the game, and so it has to be looked at. Unfortunately, the ex-Atlanta station don't show the Rangers games now. They've dedicated themselves to the puddle drinkers and the Wolves and that, so there's some Rangers on it to look into, but Ronnie's got a good point. I know he gets a bit exasperated now, but he has got a good point. I've got to agree with him that way, you know. So for the future, it's something the Rangers can obviously look into.
So when I say to you now, give us a twirl, that's got a whole new meaning, all right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Old school blues put one in the lobby for you.
Oh,
all right, we'll be joined by Big Ulster. Evening, big man.
Good evening. How are you?
Very Ulster.
Quiet, mate. You're quiet.
How you doing, Big
Ulster?
No, I don't know what's wrong with us, Mike. It starts quiet when I first speak, and then it gradually gets louder.
What about the result for Linfield tonight, mate? Fabulous.
Superb.
They were actually very unlucky to lose a late goal.
Mate. I know it's not your team, but it's still a good result for Northern Irish football.
Oh, any club that's hired the Ulster banner up in Europe, I'm happy to give them full support.
Here, Big Ulster.
Anyway, what was your thoughts on the game?
Well, I thought the first half we were very good. I was expecting that team to come out and, with their home support and all guns blazing, but they were happy to sort of let us play a wee bit. I thought we were the better team the first half, and it sort of switched a wee bit. I think in the second half they were starting to get on.
complaints. We've always said that when you watch Goldson, there is sometimes he seems to take his eye off the ball or something stupid like that, and the ball trundles past him, things like that. But overall, I think he's the mainstay of our defence, and people look to him as a sort of leading light, and that lets Katic go and do all the attacking, which he's very good at. I'm talking about defensive attacking, of course. He's very good, attacks the ball very well, and he's playing really well now. I think one of these days we're going to have to get Helander on there just to give that left foot balance, and let's see how he plays. Obviously, I don't think he's going to play tomorrow, but I think I thought he played quite well against East Fife, and I think he needs to play in a bigger stage, particularly at Ibrox, and show the crowd what he can do, and let's see how it goes. Obviously, our manager has got a really difficult choices to make as far as that's concerned. But I think both of our centre halves played really, really well. No failures at all tonight. No failures.
Do you know what I like now, Bridge, man? See what Gerard says, he's got 2 for every position. It's 2 proper players. It's no one's brilliant and one can just fit in. They're competing against each other. We've got 2 proper players for every position.
Yeah, pal.
When you think back where we were and where we are now, and Legia Warsaw, wasn't that long ago where we can beat with Wraith Rovers in a cup final,
Struggling to beat Annan.
I think the manager, along with the recruitment, the players, the board, and the fans have been the constant, but where we are and how the way we're competing against these teams, and what is that, 12, 14 ties last year, that's 7, 19 ties, we've lost 2 away to Vienna.
And we've still not been a goal behind, Ox. Still not been a goal behind.
And away to Moscow, mate.
I think you see an important thing there about the fans. I think the fans next week are going to be massive, because that mob didn't stop singing the whole night, and you've got to give them their due. They were loud, you know what I mean? It's one of the first away games I've watched on the telly, but I didn't hear the Rangers fans sing all night. It showed you them on the telly, but I didn't hear them because that mob didn't stop the whole night, and I hope Ibrox can do the exact same thing next week.
The night against Rapid Vienna last season was absolutely fantastic.
Outstanding.
That was the best atmosphere at Ibrox in a European game in many a year, and I'm just hoping that's there next week.
I met a couple of Russians after the CSKA game in the subway at Cessnock, and says to them, "What do you think of Ibrox?" And they'd been to Parkhead a couple of years before, and their words to us in the station was, "Celtic fans sing for you, Rangers fans sing at you." And it was like, they loved it, you know what I mean? They were just applauding. That's what they wanted, was just that pure getting tore right into them, rather than the lovey-dovey shite that you get at Parkhead.
I know we say every game's a big game, guys, but do you think this next week could probably be the biggest week that we've had in a good few years?
A long time.
I'll tell you what, I'm not being funny, guys. I think that we're riding high, and I don't think we should take our eyes away from anything, because we've got Sunday in front of us against St Mirren, and we don't want that to be any banana skin. We want to go out there and mollocate them, put them in their place, and set us up for Ibrox, and the fans. Everything will be sky high, and we need the fans to go out and absolutely buy every single ticket that's gone there.
Well, the tickets are gone rapidly, mate, for that.
Is that right? Yeah. I'll go even better with this result today. So it is a real 90-minute playoff, isn't it, really? And oh goodness, we want to win that game. So we've got 2 huge games
I'll
coming up.
3-1-0s.
3-1-0s. I'll do the same, pal. I'll do the same.
Funny enough, so would I. I'd take 3-1-0s.
Aye, definitely. Aye.
Any day. Anyway, boys, I'm off to my bed. I've got work in the morning. Have a good night, lads. All the best. No surrender.
All right, thanks for the call, mate.
Hey, buddy.
Cheers, my man. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
See you later, pal.
Work in the morning, huh?
Those were the days,
Where are we? I think we're getting a lot of phone. Don't be perturbed if you're not getting through on the phone. It's a volume of phone calls we're getting as an issue. So keep trying, and we'll try and bring you in. Smurf, 3-1
Hello.
goals in the next 3 games. You take that, wouldn't you?
Of course you would every day of the week. Aye, of course you would. Sets us up for the season.
Yeah. 3-1 nils will do as well, mate. Definitely, you know. I mean, Bridgman's hit it in the head there. You know, the next game's the most important, which is against St Mirren. Oh, we need to take care of them, keep the momentum going, and then obviously, we're talking about it tonight, but we think about the Legia game next Thursday, and then we've got the Fiesta Resistance on the Sunday against the Manky Puddle Drinkers. And what a finale to this part of the season that would be.
This is where the squad comes in again, Jim, innit?
Of course it is.
Go to St Mirren on Sunday, we can change it up a wee bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But we can't
change
take
it up
away
a wee bit on Sunday. Not a lot. I wouldn't change it a lot.
You're right, but Bridges right. No, tonight was a great result. But Sunday now, we're going to Sunday. It's Thursday. The players have not got a lot of resting time. They play a game. It's a lunchtime game.
Stephen, you said last night.
So
we can maybe bring in Jones, Defoe.
Aye.
You know, a couple of changes. Nothing major.
I think Morelos will play. I think Jones will come in. I think might be surprised. I think Hollander might come in.
Can I just say something? I think Arfield needs to be rested. I thought he looked jaded. I think he looks knackered.
I think we've asked too much of him, mate, if I'm being honest.
And he's playing with Canada and that. He's not much of a pre-season. I think the guy's out on his feet.
Aye, I think what we're trying to do is get him to the international break, mate.
Aye, and he needs it.
Yeah.
He needs it.
He shouldn't be playing on Sunday. That's for sure.
No. I agree
anyway,
with you.
listen, lads, get yourself in mute and we'll hear the thoughts of your manager, Steven Gerrard, MBE.
Stephen, you said last night you expected the tie to be very much alive for Ibrox next week. It is just that. How do you look back on tonight?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of things about the game that we're very pleased about. I thought we stuck together in a very hostile atmosphere. Legia are a good team and I think they proved that tonight. But I thought certainly in the first half we were really, really good. We all stood up, we all backed ourselves, we all played, we all accepted that it was a good game and give a real good account of ourselves. I thought second half we lacked a bit of bravery. You know, we were passing it well, but with no real penetration. And I think besides the Alfredo chance, which was a real top chance, and Nico's half chance off the header, I would have liked to see us create a little bit more second half. But all in all, we've come to a real tough place, and we've kept a clean sheet, and the tie's in the balance, and we're going back to our place now. So the atmosphere completely changes, full circle.
You mentioned that first half. Is that exactly the sort of Rangers you want to see?
Well, I thought we played a real high tempo. I thought it was 1 and 2 touch football. We were moving it very quick. I was really happy with our shape. Everyone, there was no one hiding out there, and I thought it was a real good game of football. I think you've got to give Legia credit for the part that they played in it. And you know, there wasn't much in the game. They had a couple of half chances that I'm sure they'll be disappointed with, a couple of set pieces. But I think the real one big massive chance of the night has come to us at a really important time. Unfortunately, we couldn't take it.
Some real individual performances as well tonight, not least Ryan Jack and your goalkeeper, Alan McGregor.
Yeah, but do we not say that about them most weeks? I've been talking about Ryan Jack's consistency now for a long time. I thought again, Ryan loves a challenge, he loves a big game, he's enjoying the stage, and I think he's really enjoying playing in this system. And we need to keep him in this form as long as we can. And you know, on nights like tonight when we're playing against these teams that have got experience and spend a lot of money, it's only normal at times we're going to have to rely on Alan. And again, he was big for us tonight.
So what sort of game do you expect next week at Ibrox?
Well, I think I'd like to see us be a bit more brave and a bit more positive in the final third. But I'm sure that'll come. You know, the majority of the time we've been at Ibrox. You know, we are brave in the final third and we do create chances. So if we can take our chances next week, I hope and expect us to score the goals. That'll be enough to get us through. But because we haven't got the away goal, it's important that we defend very well as well.
And you touched on that atmosphere that's going to swing 360, and you'll very much need that next Thursday and supposedly have it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, the boys need it. the boys need the four sides of the ground to get the place jumping and rocking. So every challenge, every decision, every throw in, everything that the crowd have to be with us from the start to the finish, because this game won't be dead because of the away goal. We're going to need the fans to stay there with us right till the end and stay behind the team from start to finish. And hopefully that support can help get us over the line, because as I say before the game, it was always going to go to the wire, because you've got two teams that are good teams.
Once again, a very honest assessment for your manager, JFK, and then Big Ulster, who's been quiet.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good listener again, and I could hear his voice here. He was a bit, no annoyed, but the chance that Alfredo got was a good chance, but it was a good save by the keeper. The header by Ojo in the first half, I thought, I thought that was going to burst the net, but it didn't. And he's right in his assessment. You know, that they are a good team, and we all knew that before the game started. That Legia are a decent team, so it's easy to sell, as we all know. The tie's no over, and he's made a good assessment of the game. You know, he could hear a couple of times in his voice there. He thought we could have scored. I think we all thought we could have scored in the first half as well, but it wasn't to be. But we've come away with more than a decent result. And years gone by, nothing it's a great result away from home. So we'll take that and move on to the next game.
All right. Big Ulster, and then we'll go to Smurf.
Yep, yeah, just like JFK there, you know. We'll bring it on to the next game. Hopefully everybody that's there will be jumping and cheering. I'm sure there will be a cracking atmosphere. I get his point that maybe in the second half we did say that, you know, we maybe just weren't on the attack as much. But then I think that was due to our feet being, you know, dead on his feet at times. And Ojo, you know, anytime we broke, he was trying to run up the pitch. But then if we'd lost the ball, he was trying to get himself back again to help the defence out, you know. And it was just one of those nights, as I say, if we had switched it up, I think, with Jones, except maybe just to put a wee bit more pace in the team, we maybe would have got ourselves up again. But as I say, I'm very happy with the 0-0.
You think Jones is quicker than Ojo? Ulster?
I don't know who be. I think they're both quick. I just think it was Ojo, mate. I don't know if you thought yourself. It'd be a good race, but I think Ojo or Jones coming on the second half would have showed more pace, only because I think Ojo had run so much, you know, and I think he was just tiring out a wee bit.
Aye, fair enough. I agree with that, mate. Smurf, you like Gerrard? He's very honest, isn't he?
Aye, I think he's just sort of voicing everybody's sentiments that you know, it's frustration, lacking an away goal, which we had the best chance of the game, I thought, and it could be crucial, you know. I mean, hopefully we get through. I'm confident we can get through, but we could easily get suckered. And their next point about Ojo and Jones, I'd like to see the two of them in the team. I'd like to see Ojo out in the right, being able to cut inside, and I'd like to see Jones getting a run. You know, two of them starting together.
I think you might see the two of them on Sunday, mate. Just my opinion.
Aye.
You might even see Barker and Bridgman.
I have to say, yeah, I think you're right. I think probably Barker will play. I'd like to see him resting Ojo and Arfield for Sunday. I really do. The midfield, he can mix and match whatever he wants, but I think those two guys, they've played a lot of games, a lot of minutes, and they need a rest. And like, get them fired up for next Thursday. So do what we can, play the right way, make sure the manager does what the manager's got to do. I think that apart from the only criticism, I said earlier, the only criticism I've got of our team and our squad was I thought the manager should have maybe made a substitution round about the 60-minute mark for Ojo and Morelos for me. But other than that, I think we played very, very well. And the team, for me, I thought my man of the match, I gave it to Ryan Jack, followed by McGregor for his save. He had 3 or 4 really good saves. So that's what I thought. They were excellent for me.
We'll go to Pool Ranger and then Ronnie, and then we have been joined by Albert. Pool?
Same as you boys, there's probably a couple of changes on Sunday. Keep the fresh legs, run a big game next Thursday, and then obviously the Puddle Drinkers on Sunday. So we've just got to keep the momentum going. We will make changes, but I'm confident the changes coming in. It's going to be a big week. A big week, and this week could be, if we can get a win on Sunday. You've got to remember, I know, if we win on Sunday at 12 o'clock, we're going to put them under pressure. They play at 3 o'clock, so we can go top of the league on Sunday, put them under pressure. That will take care of itself. Big game in Europe on Thursday, and then play them at Ibrox on Sunday. So it's a big week.
Wait a minute, I need to cut across you, Paul. We got a caller coming. Oh, they've left. Sorry, mate. Carry on. Carry on, Paul.
You want me back in? Oh.
Aye, just the boy. They didn't realise that they were making a conversation going on in the background, and we're going to hear it all.
No. It's just going to be a big weekend. We will make changes come Sunday. It's back in again.
Aye, it's back in. How we doing, caller? Listen. How we doing?
Hello.
What's your name, mate?
Hi, my name's Billy. How you doing, man? You alright?
It's unusual for us to get Billy on here. What's on your mind?
I know. How we doing, man? You alright?
Aye, we're fine, mate. What's on your mind?
Well, I just want to talk about our midfield tonight and how it's progressed through the season. Well, obviously the season's early doors, but I just want to talk about like Jack and Arfield and Davis.
They're playing well for us.
And how these guys tonight actually controlled the midfield, the park.
Particularly in the first half, mate, aye.
Hello, you still there, eh?
We're still here, aye.
Can't bother. Right, I'm talking about Jack, Arfield, Davis, right? Controlling the midfield tonight, putting a marker down. And obviously, well...
Aye, I think they did. I'll pass that to Ronnie. Ronnie?
Yeah, no problem.
How do you answer that? No, I'll pass it back to you, buddy.
Right, no bother. Right, lads, what I'm trying to say is, tonight, the midfield put a marker down, right? In Europe, there's 3 guys that control a match under pressure, can take a ball under pressure, and can actually look for an out ball. And we've not had this for years.
No, we've got a good midfield, pal, haven't we? We've got a good midfield, that's for sure.
Do you see similarities to 2008?
Yeah, at least.
What's your name, pal? Is it Billy? Is it Billy? Billy?
Yeah. Hello.
Is it Billy? I think you get Stephen Davis in front of the defence, and then you've got Ryan Jack just in front, and you've got a Rebo that can go and make passes out wide. So we've got a good. It's different to what we've had. You know what I mean? We've got players that can run, they can tackle, they can defend, they can go forward. We're good going forward.
Yes, exactly. This is what we've not had for God knows how many years, you know. And now we've got a team that can fight and win a ball in midfield and then look up, lift the head up and look for a pass. Who's going left, who's going right? Can we get a ball through the B-man, through the middle to Alfredo? Or is it going to the left to Ojo? Or is it going to the right? What we've got now...
What do you think of John Flanagan at left back? What do you think of John Flanagan at left back?
Well, just now I take him, right? I stick with him, right? But then again, the thing is, there's a guy called Andy Halliday that is not getting a decent shout in there, right? It's not going to... And I know Andy Halliday isn't an actual left back. We know that.
I think, Billy, it's horses. It's horses for courses, Billy. We talk about it a lot in here. And
exactly.
Halliday gets his games. Barisic gets his games. Flanagan does.
Exactly.
Halliday, I back up Halliday all the time, but Halliday on Sunday had a bad game on Sunday. Barisic has struggled.
Well,
Flanagan the last 6-7 games last season was outstanding.
The weather, the plastic pitch, the wind's blowing all over the place, and that's. Last Sunday was just a late game, wasn't it? I mean, we know it's hit the plastic pitches and the wind blowing out of the shop, you know what I mean? It's like asking professional football players to play football with a £1 wind blower at a Woolworths, you know.
Talking about £1 win, boys, at Wolvers, we've been joined by Albert. Oh, did I say that out loud? How we doing, Albert?
No bad, mate. How you doing? I was bouncing off up.
But you understand what comes to though.
Aye, on you go, Albert.
Players to play on a flat heat pitch and the wind's blowing like 20, 30 mile an hour. And, you know, and it's kind of, it's a joke, isn't it? You know.
Well, that's the cup. And you come, Albert.
I was bouncing off. I was a night with that in that Rangers TV, man. That was doing my head right in.
I don't think you were alone.
Join the club, Albert. Join the club.
I'm
telling you. I even get my blown up.
Billy, can you let Albert come in and we'll come back to you, mate, all right?
Certainly, not a problem.
I even get my blown up priest out and started kicking that up and down the hall, man. It was shocking. But anyway, the game tonight to me just sort of it was all right. It was pass marks. I wouldn't get any more than pass marks. It was all right. I like winning football, you know. I keep going about it. So all it's done for me is clear up.
Expected the tie to be very much alive for Ibrox next week. It is just that. How do you look back on tonight?
3-1 Billy. The next 3-1 the next 3 games, Albert.
Outscore them, Alex. That's all I care. Just outscore them. It can be 6-5, 10-9. I don't care. As long as we outscore them, that's it. You're through. The next for the St Mirren game. Okay, 1-0 there, 2-0, 5-0. Any win will do me. I don't care what it is. Same as the Scum. You know what I mean? You don't care what you beat them as long as you beat them.
Who impressed you tonight, Albert?
Jack impressed me. He was all right. He was good. He was good. I don't think Aribo had his best game. I think Ojo ran out of steam. He should have been taken off after 70 minutes. He was blowing it. He was just blowing it.
I think that's been very consistent on here with people that's called in. Big Ulster, the Aribo. No, sorry, Ojo he'd run out of gas.
Yeah, as you know, mate, the wee group we have sitting together, we were all saying the same thing and couldn't understand why he wasn't being changed. But for whatever reason, maybe the gaffer was just happy leaving with an 0-0 and wanting to maybe put Ojo out on the St Mirren game. Maybe that's just his way his thinking was. That's probably why he gets paid the big money.
You think that Rebo was maybe that wee bit back because of the booking he was on, and he didn't want to go right in. I know he's not that type of player that will hide, but do you think he was maybe just that wee thing? If I get booked, I miss the next game type thing. Do you think that was maybe negative?
I don't think so, mate. I think he in the first half he done all right, and he burst through them a few times and showed his class. Like the rest of the team in the second half, I don't think we were as proactive as we were in the first half.
Stephen, you said last night you expected the tie to be very much.
Yeah. Sorry, mate, what happened there?
Well, I don't know. The technical team, I think they're having their Christmas party.
I think how you doing, Albert?
No bad, pal. How are you doing?
I'm all right, mate.
Are you shaking in Albert tonight?
I just
Just for the record, they told me I wasn't getting invited to the Christmas party.
Oh well. I just think Albert's been a wee bit hard there, but that's I've not got a problem with that in that aspect. No, I thought we played really well tonight, Albert, and I just think that the gaffer had set out the team the way he wanted him to play. Yeah, okay, Ojo ran out of gas. Arfield obviously is running and empty at times, you know. But what my concern is with Arfield is that, I mean, he's got a double header to play in international in 3 days, in the 7th and the 10th for Canada against Cuba in the CONCACAF Nations League. So, what Ox here was saying there about maybe try to get him near the line to the international break, but he's going to have to go and play 2 international games, Ox here. So I'm not saying it was a mistake to play him tonight, but I think
I can see his calf. He's got a swollen calf.
Aye, I think you should use him sparingly, or just not use the word drop him, but rest him. I think he needs a rest.
Exactly.
And
so that's what the man needs. The man needs a break, right? So what Stevie has got to do is pick and choose when they can give this man a break, because this guy since the start of the season, it was running through brick walls for us. Honestly. I mean, that tonight was brilliant. I mean, that guy covered every blade and more, right? So, Stevie's got to pick and choose when he gives Scotty Arfield a wee rest, you know.
I don't think he'll play on Sunday personally. You know.
No.
Can I come in, Ox? Yeah.
No,
on you go, Bridge.
I'm looking at that, and I think I agree with you. I don't think he'll play him on Sunday.
Right, Bridgeman, in you come.
I think that we saw tonight, young Aribo, because I haven't been mentioned in it. You saw outstanding fitness that guy's got. He played 90 minutes and tremendous 90 minutes on Sunday, and then he's playing 90 minutes tonight on quite a heavy pitch by the look of it. I thought, hats off to the boy. It wasn't as brilliant as it was against East Fife, but then it wasn't East Fife who were playing tonight. But I thought he'd have smashed it. So I'm very, very happy with
I think Windass could step in there.
Windass?
Who?
I think that's Terry.
Terry,
Do you know what, guys? My only concern about Sunday is, right, I've no good concern about what Stevie's going to put in the park, right? My concern on Sunday is the ref, right, Clancy. That's my concern, right? That is my concern.
The best way to know what about
Come
the ref
on, we're
is
no
to-
Celtic. Come on.
The best
way to
way
know what about
put the ball
win
in
the
there.
game, right, and put the ball in there. I know that. We all know that, right? But we seem to have...
We're no puddle drinkers, come on.
I mean, Kadia scored 2 goals, right, and Father Willie Collum was a referee, and he still managed to send them off. You know what I mean?
Let's not worry about the past. Let's
No, I
go
mean-
there on Sunday.
I mean,
Let's play the best
Kadia
game in the
scored
park
2
and let's
goals
just
at-
get the ball in the net.
I know.
Let's not worry about the past.
We scored 3, there's nothing they can do about it.
And get the ball in the net.
I know.
Right,
But
can I ask you?
If we put the ball in the net, that's
Oh,
the end
Yeah.
of.
We can play these guys off the park, and Father Clancy could come out with a mental result like Father Collum did last season, you know. And you're thinking, hang on, man, here. We're just doing the 10 men.
See, when you're on their phone, when you're not speaking, can you go and mute, or we're going to have to drop you? We don't know where the interference is coming from, but it's coming from somebody. No, we don't know who it's coming from. Just go and mute with your phone when you're not speaking.
Right, it's no me. Oh, sorry, mate. Right, but I keep getting kicked for some reason, and it's no me. You keep kicking me, but for some reason, it's not me.
No, I've never kicked you, mate. If I kicked you, you know about it.
Hello, but I keep getting kicked off the phone for some reason.
It's no us, mate. It's just because of Skype. It's the volume of traffic we're getting.
Right, sorry, I'm not on
Alright.
Skype. I'm just on the phone to you.
It's the phone callers that causes to lose callers because of the volume, yeah.
Right.
And it's all the interference comes from phone calls because the people on Skype can go and mute, yeah.
It's very sensitive, you know. I've noticed that in the past.
Can I come in there?
On you go, JFK.
I mean, I don't want us to sound thingy, but I don't know why we're worrying about referees. No, I heard somebody shouting there we're not a puddle drinker, and there we are. Let's forget the referees and forget what Gollum's done and everything else. Let's go and enjoy the moment. The moment is that the Rangers are playing good football, right? And let's go and enjoy that, you know, and let whatever happens with the referees happen. I don't care who. I don't care if the referee in Sunday comes out with a pokey hat in his head. You know, I want Rangers to play the football I know they can play, and we'll let it take care of itself. So let's not go down the same road as the puddle drinkers and start moaning about referees. Let's take care of the game on Sunday and beat them and beat them well.
Well said, Big Ulster, and you come, mate. Just have to go and win the game. I know we'll talk about it tomorrow night, but we just have to go and win the game on Sunday.
Yep, we do, mate. That's it. We cannot afford to drop points. We cannot. We have to win. We have to win that game. It's pivotal that we get the 3 points because we want to be getting into that game, putting them under as much pressure on the Old Firm game. And the worst thing we could do to ourselves at this stage is to drop points and give them something to play. You know what I mean? And I think if we can keep the pressure on, they'll crumble this season. But we have to go and win it. I don't care how we win it. I don't care how we play. I don't know if we're scrapping it for the whole game. As long as we get that win, I'd be happy.
Albert's been saying that since the start of the season, haven't you, Albert?
That's it. I agree with Ulster 100%. Win the game at all costs. Win the game. Don't care how we do it. Just win the game. because the league's rules this year, and that's the way you win leagues. You just fight tooth and nail, scratch, spit, punch, you do anything, but you win that game. I'm not caring about pretty football. I don't care about pretty football. I like pretty football, don't get me wrong, and I like good games, but we're known that luxury mode that we can afford to sit back and enjoy nice football, but come away with a draw anywhere. We're just win.
JFK?
I'm the same as all, Bear. You know, I mean, I don't care what happens round about it. I just want to go to the game, see my team win and win well. And sometimes we'll go to win ugly, and I'll take the Bridgeman stance on that. If we win every game 1-0 for new to the international break, I'll take that. And that's enough for me. It means that I've come away from Ibrox or wherever I'm going to see the Bears, and we've come away winners, and that's all that matters to me. So let's get all the rubbish about referees and all that, what they could do and what they could do or can't do. So let's go and enjoy what we've got in front of us. And something special is going to happen this season, guys. And I think the 55's alive. So let's know of all this negative talk about referees. Let's support the Rangers and keep it that way.
Right.
Can I come in, Ox?
On you coming in, on you go, mate.
Yeah.
I'll join Ben on you caller, but on you go,
Okay.
mate.
I was just going to agree with JFK. As I said a wee bit earlier, this is absolutely crucial for us. We can't lose. What Ulster said is 100% true. We can't afford to lose anything, particularly over the next 3 games. We need to be all hands to the tiller, get in there and do the business. Don't take your eye off the ball, because if you do, anything could happen. Anything at all. We could just lose everything. We could lose one goal and then the next and so on and so forth. We need to keep our eye on the ball. We've done really, really well. In fact, absolutely brilliantly well. And we need to keep that form up. That's what I'm saying.
I think we've got to stick with the team, but I think we'll win on Sunday and then we're into 2 interesting ties, shall we say.
Absolutely.
But it'll not make or break our season. It will help.
Oh, no. But it's a feeling. It's the feeling and the momentum, as we were saying. So you've got this great feeling at the moment and great belief. So that's when we don't want the bubble bursting, you know what I mean?
No, we don't want the bubble bursting or the balloon bursting, all there, do we?
No, do we? Hell, we want to keep the momentum going as long as possible, mate. Okay, we'll hit blips along the way, but it's too early to hit blips at the moment. We need to keep it going.
Keep it going.
This is a good test of our character. The night, Sunday, and Thursday, and then Sunday. Is it Sunday again? The great unwash come into Ibrox.
Aye.
So this is a great card. This is the proper test now. This is it. And the night we got away with, don't really get away with it, but we done all right. And we sets us up nicely. It just sets us up nicely.
All right, we've been joined by another caller. Evening caller.
Good evening, guys. I keep getting kicked off for some reason. I don't know why. I'm back.
You're a bit like Tom Miller today. He's behind.
I'm not taking the hint, Ox. I'm not taking the hint. Right.
No, if we wanted rid of you, we don't have to put Bard, and that would be the end date, mate. So
no, you wouldn't, because I just keep getting a different number.
It would only take 2 seconds, mate, unless you're good at impersonations.
No. No, I'm only want to listen, but you keep kick me off. I'm only listening on my mobile.
It's no us, it keeps kicking you off.
I can't listen if I've known my mobile. I'm outside the country. I can't listen if I've known my mobile.
Yeah.
Is it your wife that keeps cutting your mobile off?
It's need to know basis. If I tell you, I need to tell you.
Just briefly, right before I go, I know you'll talk about it every other night and that. Do you think the starting team tonight?
Oh, you broke up, son. You're breaking up.
Oh, so do we think the starting team tonight is possibly our top 11 at the moment? It looks that way, but Hollander and maybe King coming in and depending horses for courses. Bridgeman and then JFK.
I think as the squad stands, yes, probably that was my best team. But I'm sure if in 2 weeks' time, for instance, or we come up against them across the other side of the city, it might be a different people he puts in, and they then could raise it. Oh, I like that boy. Was it Barker? Was that the boy? What's the boy's name again?
Brandon Barker.
Brandon Barker and the boy King. They might be absolutely fabulous players for us. We need to see them. And the manager, obviously, he knows what he's doing. These are, shall we say, Premiership type players. So
before I go to JFK, there is a new caller in JFK, so I'll go to the call first. Evening caller.
Aye, it's Billy who was on before, and his nephew Dave.
How we doing, mate? Two years?
Aye, yeah, well, that was interference before.
You must be on pay as you go then, if the twos have got to use a 1-4.
Just like to phone in again after we got cut off.
No, it's just the phone lines, mate, with the Skype that's doing it, mate. It's no... It's just... I don't get the technical term for it, but that's what's happening with the number of calls we're getting.
Right. You're on the same bandwidth as RTV then?
I don't know about that. You become an expert, Ronnie. When you go JFK and you come with your thoughts.
What's
the language?
Sorry.
Lost my train of thought there. I would say that probably that team tonight is as near as we're going to have as what we would deem our first 11. And I go back to what Albert said a couple of weeks ago. He named a core of 6 players, possibly 7, but we should build round about, and I think he did that tonight. So there's a good scope there for changing against teams like St Mirren, although we can't take them lightly. You know, they got a good result against the Sheep there last week. So I would say, that's probably as near as we've got to my best 11 Ox here. So, as I say, Albert had hit it in the head there a couple of weeks ago. A core of 6 or 7, and you can play around about that, add other players to it. But we need a squad of 18 players for every game. He's got to have 18 fit players who can all hopefully command a position in that 11. But that, to me, was as near his best 11 as we're going to get now.
Flanagan and Sunday, Jimmy.
Definitely. For me, I know.
Flanagan loyal, Jimmy. Full and Jimmy Flanagan loyal.
I play Flanagan.
Do you know the funny thing is, he might not play on Sunday, and it'll be nothing to do about how he plays, but he'll play the next 2 games after it.
Aye.
See the only problem I've got with that, I think Flanagan is absolutely 100% a confidence player, where he needs to. The more games he plays, he will get better. I honestly believe that, and I've seen it last season when they played like 4 and 5 in the bounce. He was a fantastic player for us last year. But I think, I'm going to throw this out to the guys. Do you not think the rotational thing is affecting us now? Because I think the night we weren't firing on all cylinders the way we have been the previous games.
I just think we came up against a better team, Ronnie, who gave us a better second half. And if the players would all played Sunday, many of them would have died as the game went on. Mm-hmm. It was a slightly step up in class, Ulster.
Yeah, I get the point, though. I get the caller's point, but I think it was to do with that. It was just a step up in quality, and we couldn't afford to play them and them players on Sunday in the cup game. It was a great chance to rest players for this big game, and there's so many, as we've said, there's so many big games coming up here. Tonight's game, we've got a really important game on Sunday. We're going to have another really important game on Thursday, and then the biggest game of all on Sunday again. So they're coming thick and fast, and I think he's just took his opportunity to rest players and to get a victory against these Fife, and you can understand why he's done that.
Oh, Bill.
Aye, well, the rotational thing it's going to happen. It's not new. It's important. It's later on in the season when you'll get the benefits where you'll not be burning players out. The big problem we've got is we need to find a way to re-energise Arfield. We really do, because the boy's never going to last half a season, let alone a full season at this rate. The boy just looks completely and utterly shot, and he needs to get a rest. They need to find a way to regenerate him. I don't know what that, but some players can play through it. Some players play better if they play all the time. Some players need a rest. I don't know. We are feeling what it's going to be, but we need to do something, because they hurt me, the guy. The guy's a good player. I like the boy, but he's not going to last the season. Sorry, but he's not.
I'll be honest to say, you're going to have the same problem with John Flanagan, because if he's going to be with our only, shall we say, quality left back, and we know he's no, and it's got added issues there. We need to do something for him as well. He needs some help.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Bridge, because
he's not going to go through 60 games this season.
For courses, you know. I think.
But you need to be able to change. But who are you going to put in at left back?
I absolutely get what you're saying, but I think Flanagan versus Arfield is two different physical situations there, because I think it's a hard one, but I think the quantity of changes that Gerrard's trying to make, like the 10 he made on Sunday there, I think there's too many, you know, to keep the continuity of the team. But I get where you're coming from with the fitness wise, you know, and or doing a player a rest. But Arfield had 1 week off during the close season there.
See, this is where the pool rotation comes in. You know, I've just heard that the puddle drinkers there won the night. So somebody's got something. But the puddle drinkers winning the night, the game next Thursday, us and their game, takes on a bigger significance, because we need to go and win the game next Thursday. So we need to put out the team accordingly.
They'll not rotate anybody next week.
No, they'll not rotate anybody. I know that. But what I'm saying is we're going to have the harder game, I would say, next week. So the gaffer needs to do something on Sunday. And as the guys are saying there, Wally, we can decide the same as he did last week. We make 7, 8, 9, 10 changes. I know he'll know, because it was his Fife we were playing Ox year. But I hope he doesn't make too many changes. He needs to keep a bit of continuity. All Bears always said so far, play your winning team all the time. But have that wee bit you can tweak it now and again. Don't tweak it too much. But we need to go out and win next week. They don't. And that's the difference. I know what you're saying. They'll go out and play their full team. They've never got a rotation, a good squad to rotate for anyway. But that makes the Sunday's game against the Puddle
That backs up absolutely, Fox, what I was saying to you last week. I said to you last week, I thought he would change 11 players. Last week, I phoned you, when I spoke to you last week, I said I thought he would change 11 players. But it turns out he only changed 10, you know. And
we'll give you that. 10 out of 11's no bad, mate.
I think it's a bad thing, Hawks, you know. I think it's a bad thing, because you've got to play your winner 11.
I think
no, good or bad, play your winner 11, but only change 1 or 2. You don't change the whole 10.
I think the reason that was done, mate. You know? I think the reason that was done was because of the competition and the opposition. Big Ulster.
And the pitch and the weather, everything.
To be fair, though, you have to look at it this way, right? See, if we weren't playing European football at the minute, right, we'd have been playing Sunday and then probably Saturday. So you'd have had, 6 days? You know, we only played last Thursday and we played again Thursday. So the team have only had a 7-day normal break, even though I know there was 10 changes made against these 5. But if you actually look at the last time that this team played, these players all played, was only a week ago. So they shouldn't really be losing track. I could understand if it was 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but, you know, they played Thursday and Thursday, so I can't really see that as much of an argument.
But when you get to a player like Arfield, with only 1 week off during the summer there, you're talking about a different kettle of fish.
Oh, you've got to see the big picture, and you've got to protect players for themselves. That's the manager's role. He's got to see the big picture.
Absolutely.
Can I come in there, Rob?
On you go, mate.
What you're going to see as the season progresses, no, I mean, see the ball carriers in the team. They're the ones that are going to be rotated. The steady players like the fullback, centre halves, goalkeepers, and maybe your sitting midfielders. They're going to be more steady. They're going to be in the team. But the ball carriers are going to be the ones that he wants dynamic ball carriers. That's why we're set up for every game. So these boys need to be rotated, because if you're putting all that effort into one game, and then 3-4 days later you get another game, you might be able to do it a couple of times, but you're not going to consistently do it over a season, game after game after game. So I think it's the ball carriers. The ball carriers are definitely, and then the centre forwards we use as for horses for courses.
But this is why it surprised me why he played the reboot against East Fife.
Because he's going to play Jones. He's going to play Jones.
No, but why did he play a reboot? Why did he not drop him if he's not want to burn them out?
I'll tell you how he played the Rebo against these five, because he never played them on the Thursday before.
Can I just come in there, guys? Does any ever heard of DOMS? DOMS. It's delayed onset muscle soreness. It kicks in 48 hours after strenuous activity like a football match or army PT or whatever.
It's been a long time since any of us had to worry about that, Jimmy.
Right, so let's say what I'm telling you, right? Sports science, and this is a fact, right? You need, if it takes 48 hours to get lactic acid out your system, 48 hours. So these guys need to be rested. They're no playing one game of football a week, like every Saturday. They're playing 2 games a week. So effectively, you need 2 teams. But for continuity, you need to retain the sort of spine of your team. Like that boy said earlier.
I'm going to disagree, because I spent 10 years in the military and I've done several tours in a conflict situation, and that doesn't work that way, because it
does work that way, because I've been 24 years in the army.
Oh, here we go. Wait a minute.
24 years in the army, and that's a fact. That's how the army operates.
It's getting a bit mental, guys. Come on. One minute we're going for a couple of years ago to not having a team that was the day ending, and now we've got a team.
And we've got 2 teams.
Change players, and we're all arguing about how many games they can play in. Come on, man.
Anyway, gentlemen, we've reached that time of the evening.
Great show, mate.
You think? Bridgeman.
What can we say? The boys are very good there at the end, weren't they? I thought we were going to get Dad's Army coming in here. And that's speaking for Dad himself.
Turn it up.
Let's go.
Oh, just a joke. Can I just say to all the Rangers fans all over the world, and particularly Rangers fans on here, on Rangers Radio, fabulous result for us tonight for me, speaking for me only. Fabulous result for us, and we're looking forward to on Sunday we go and batter St Mirren, and then back to it again, and we take the triangle forward. We beat this mob again. We beat this mob on Thursday, and that'll do me. So that's what I say. Every single one is keep it going for the Rangers. Pack the stadium out. Keep it going for the Rangers, because the Rangers need us.
I don't think you need to worry about that, Bridge. The stadium will be full. Big Ulster, there's been a message posted for you. I hope you picked it up. Can I thank everybody who took the time to phone Rangers Radio? A lot of traffic tonight. Thanks for your patience. Thanks to everybody for joining here in the lobby. Thanks to everybody on the call. We'll be back tomorrow night between 9 and 11 talking about all things Rangers. Take it away, Old School Blue.
I've sailed the wide Atlantic, crossed the broad Pacific shore. I've sailed around the stormy capes, I've heard the parties roar. I fly the Indian Ocean, I've sailed the China Sea. But there's a sea back home in Scotland, means more than all the rest to me. It's the blue, yes, the blue sea of Ibrox. It's the greatest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, yes, the blue sea of Ibrox. And it happens when the orange beat the green. the seven seas, no more I'll ever roam. No more I'll feel the urge again. I'm back where I belong. At 3 o'clock each Saturday, I'll join the happy throng with Rangers banners all around. We'll proud we sing this song. It's the blue, yes, the blue sea of Ibrox. It's the greatest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, yes, the blue sea of Ibrox. And it happens when the orange beat the green. It's the blue, yes, the blue sea of Ibrox. It's the greatest sight that I have ever seen. It's the blue, it's the blue sea of Ibrox. And it happens when the orange beat the green. And it happens when the orange beat the green.
Yes.
Good night, gents.